All right, then. So on the program this morning, we are touching base with how we can really contribute towards the growth of our children. So we're upholding academic excellence in secondary schools through public speaking. And my guest, who is no stranger to this microphone, is right here with us in the studios. Pascal Dike is the 2016 World President of the Junior Chambers International. He is also the convener of the Pascal Dike Speaking Competition 9.0. Pascal, it's nice to have you back in the building. Good morning.
Good morning, Victor. Thank you. It's good to be here again.
And how are you doing this morning?
Very well, thank you.
Great. All right, then. He's been joined by Omolola Ayeni, who is the president of the Junior Chambers International Lagos City branch. Omolola, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Great. So I know you were here last year, Pascal, and we did talk about the public speaking event. But for those who might not know Junior Chambers International, what do you guys do?
Thank you, Victor. Junior Chamber International, it's a worldwide network of young leaders who are between the ages of 18 and 40. Primary purpose of JCI is to breed leaders who will take responsibility in their communities and contribute to growth, development, and everything that is good.
And the name has remained junior. I thought you guys would have graduated to senior now.
No, we're still doing senior things, but precisely the junior is there because of that age bracket. We want to harness the energy of young people.
Okay, so you are still using the experience that you've garnered over the years, and you've remained a Junior Chamber International for several years standing. Omolola, how did you join the group?
So I joined the group in 2021. I was actually invited. I mean, I've been attending programs prior to then because my husband is an active member of Junior Chamber International.
Okay.
So in 2021, having been a friend of the house for about 3 years, I formally joined the organization.
All right. So you've also been there since 2021?
Yes, I have.
So when you say you are the one in charge of Lagos City, talk to me. How is it structured?
All right. So, like Senator Pascal has said, we're a leadership development organization, and there are structures and processes in place that guides our affairs as whether as a local organization or even a national organization. So the way we're structured is you have the president who champions the affairs of the entire system within the local organization, and then you have the board of directors are like the brain and the heart of that local organization. Within the board, we have different roles and positions. So you have like the vice president role. Okay. You have the general legal counsel that is like the custodian of the policies, your constitution, and the rest of it.
All right.
You have the general secretary who also does the secretarial documentation of the work and all of the efforts that is being, put together within the organization.
So you had the sub-national in Lagos?
In Lagos City. So in Lagos, we have about 11 local organizations.
So there are 11 cities?
There are 11 local organizations.
Under Lagos?
Under Lagos.
Well, the structure of JCI is becoming so complex now. But in any case, it's all about service to humanity, right?
Absolutely.
All right. So, Pascal, you were the global champion. You are the president, right, of the international JCI in 2016.
Correct.
That means you were the one heading the affairs of that organization across the globe.
That's correct.
Talk to me. What did you do at that time?
Well, interesting. As president, the global president of JCI, you have the responsibility to travel around the world.
Right.
To different countries where JCI is present.
So I need you to come closer to that microphone. Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
To different countries where JCI is present. Of course, you have to meet government officials, business, captains of industry, non-profit organization. But more importantly, to go there and take the message of JCI, emphasizing very strongly the mission of the organization, which is to provide leadership development opportunities that empower young people to create positive change. So I traveled to 63 countries in 2016, taking that message of JCI to young people all over the world and asking them to take responsibility for their future and the future of the world.
Right. So at what point did the idea of public speaking for secondary schools begin? At what point did that come to play?
So some members, particularly the president of JCI Lagos City at the time, and some members came up with that idea because we ran a campaign in 2016 called Peace is Possible. And we thought, okay, how can young people add their voice to that? And so some members in Lagos City came up and said that might be a good opportunity to start a public speaking competition for public secondary schools in Lagos, right? So that we can actually come up with topics that young people can speak to. And that idea was bought, and that's how this whole thing started. Basically.
All right. So let's look at it now. So we're having public speaking 9.0.
That's correct.
Talk to me. How's it going to look? What's it looking like?
Okay, so as the same thing we had last year, we had 30 public secondary schools in Lagos.
30?
Yes, this year that participated.
Wow.
From the preliminary stages. And as you know, the Ministry of Basic Education in Lagos has the responsibility for basic education in Lagos.
All right.
And we also have districts. So with their endorsement and their support, we had the preliminary stages, amongst those 30 schools. And at the end of the day, we have decided there are 5 grand finalists, and those 5 schools will be competing tomorrow.
Wow.
To decide who's going to go home with the trophy as a champion.
All right.
In Lagos State. Yes.
All right. So for Omolola, what's the trophy? What's at stake for the winners, potential winners of this public speaking competition?
Firstly, I would say the opportunity to on their public speaking or oratory skills. But beyond that, we would also be appreciating them with some prizes. The winners will be going home with a tablet.
Okay.
Second position would be going with cash prize. Third position, cash prize as well, but obviously not as much as it would be for the second position. And then we have some other consolation prizes for the fourth and fifth position.
All right. Okay, so let's look through this now. In the previous editions, we've had 9, Pascal, or you've had 8, so to say. This year is the 9th. So the previous ones, how's it been? How was it?
Well, very good. The feedback has been very, very good. And that's why this year we are inviting 2 of the previous winners. They will be at the event tomorrow, and they will have the opportunity to speak to the audience, to tell what the experience has been since they took that stage a few years ago. And they are doing well where they are, and that's why we thought it's important to bring them so that we can emphasize again the importance of this public speaking competition, what it helps the young secondary school student do. It helps you, like President Omolola said, hone your public speaking skill, but also be able to be persuasive with your thoughts and your skills where you're speaking, because it's about the power to convince people to believe in the points you're marshalling out. And so for us, we are looking forward to tomorrow, because we believe it will be another opportunity to raise champions who can hold their own anywhere and be able to express themselves eloquently.
All right. So what are the tasks that is given to these young ones, Pascal?
In terms of tasks?
Yes,
well, there's a topic tomorrow.
Okay, so what's the topic?
So tomorrow the topic will be from protest.
I am not getting you very well on the microphone. I'm wondering why.
Okay.
It's much better a bit now. So tomorrow.
So the topic for the final tomorrow is from protest to policies, how the youth can effectively champion change in Nigeria.
From protest to policies.
Yes.
Wow.
Because we believe that at this age, the young people should add their voices to the conversation going on. We say they are the leaders of tomorrow, but we believe for them to lead tomorrow, they must understand what's going on today to help them shape their opinions and contribute to discussions on different issues in the country and, of course, globally.
That's very good. So from protest to policies, let's see how we can shape these young ones. All right. So tomorrow, Omolola we're having 5 finalists, right?
Correct.
And they're from which schools?
We have the first from Jakonde Estate Comprehensive Senior School from Agege District 1.
That's a public school?
Yeah, that's a public school.
Okay.
Yeah, the second school is Tomia Community Senior Secondary School from Agege as well, District 1. We have Ajegunle Senior High School from Maryland District.
Okay.
We have Eletu Edibo Senior High School from District 4. Saboyaba and Oregon Senior Grammar School from District 6.
Right.
Oshodi.
So what I see here, Pascal, it appears all these are public schools.
Yes.
Is that deliberate?
Very deliberate and very intentional, if I must add that, because we believe that most public schools do not have the opportunities that are available to some private schools. Of course, some of these private schools are engaged in a lot of competitions. Even it doesn't matter whether those competitions are put together by government or non-profit organizations. But we believe that we could encourage this public speaking amongst public secondary schools in Lagos State. And that's why we decided that, look, we want to present this opportunity to them. In the future, of course, we can consider private school, but now, like you said, it's deliberate that we wanted to encourage this in public schools. And to be honest, we've seen the effect of this, and it was a well thought out decision.
All right, maybe that will help to answer Amanda's question. Amanda is sending a question this morning. Amanda says, "Good morning, sirs, in the studios. Please, how does public speaking really help students become better academically? Isn't it more for extroverts?" Amanda is sending this one. Amanda, thank you so much. So, Pascal, you want to respond to that?
Well, public speaking is not only for extroverts. It doesn't matter, because it's about being able to research and put your thoughts together and express it to an audience in a way that it is convincing and that the audience can believe what you are telling them. Now, it doesn't matter whether you're an introvert or an extrovert. You would at some point have the opportunity to speak to an audience. And sometimes even it starts from your family, right? From there to the school where you are. And in the future, whether you seek to work as an employee or you want to run your own business, you will sometimes have the opportunity to pitch your idea to some persons who will be interested in funding or financing that idea. They need to listen to you. Right. So it's being able to persuade people to believe in what you are communicating, and that's what public speaking is about.
All right. Another question here says, "Good morning, Victor. What do you think when a child is shy and they can't even say their name in front of their class?" Sheon Ibrahim. What does that mean, really? So what do you do? Okay, so what do you do when a child is shy and can't even say their name in front of the class? Maybe Omolola will answer this.
Yes, thank you very much. I think this is one of the gap that we're working to bridge, though the focus now is on public schools. But we realize that a lot of people speak without being able to effectively communicate, particularly to an audience. So this is one of the key focus for us, right? And it starts from home, honestly. I think parents, guardians, and elderly people around can begin to encourage children, to freely express themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
And make things better.
Pascal,
you've gone through these study schools, right? And you've seen the preliminaries up to now.
Correct.
What did you notice about the students?
Now, one great thing is when we started, some of those students were struggling. They were actually struggling to express themselves, right? But as we went through the preliminary, you can see the improvement within a space of 2 weeks, how well they have improved. And this is because they understand this is like a competition. So they go into a research, they do rehearsals, they practice over and over again, of course. And practice will actually bring you close to perfection. I don't want to say it makes perfect,
right,
but they have improved a lot. And tomorrow, we're going to see these young people who found it so difficult to stand before an audience to speak, that they will hold their own tomorrow, speak to the microphone in a way that people will be amazed. And we're looking forward to it.
All right. So in all of the past 8 editions, any outstanding thing for you? I mean, which edition did you say wowed you the most from what you've seen?
Well, Victor, I will not particularly say a particular edition wowed me the most, but for every edition, there's something very unique about it, right? So it is that uniqueness for us that is important, because at the end of the day, what we do is we try to follow up with those winners and see how they are doing 1, 2, 3, 4 years after.
Right.
And it's proven that they are doing well where they are. I mean, some of them are writing books, some of them are going to schools to speak to young people and all of that, sharing their experiences. And they were able to, muster that confidence and that courage from the experience of this public speaking.
So they followed their passion.
Exactly. So for us, we are very proud that the experiment we started about 9 years ago is truly yielding fruit, and we can actually, identify these individuals and be able to, trace their story, their journey from when they started and to where they are today.
Omolola, which of the editions did you join?
I think I've been following the different editions since 2021. But like Senator Pascal has said, every edition comes with its own uniqueness, and for us pretty much is to see the young chaps shine bright, dazzle us, and very much more importantly is how they continue to develop and build on the foundation that we have sort of laid down for them.
Which is very, very good. All right, let's begin to wrap this up now. So when did you say this is coming up again?
It's coming up tomorrow, July 26th, at Watercrest Event Center, starting by 9 a.m.
Okay, that's right here in Ikeja, right?
Yes, Ikeja.
All right. And you did say we have the finalists already, 5 of them. They'll be contesting for the gold prize. Pascal,
Correct.
Yes.
What are the prizes on offer?
Okay, President Omolola mentioned that before. So we bring like a tablet, computer for them. And of course, we also have cash prizes, which sometimes we really don't want to put out there in the air. But when you come tomorrow, you'll be impressed. And
Right.
Victor, I remember the last time I invited you. You were very busy, I guess. I hope you'll be able to join us tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow I'm not too sure, but of course my rep will be there. My representative will be there.
Okay.
And then we can follow that up as well. All right. So it's all very good that at least we are encouraging the younger ones. And now that even the schools are on holiday, that means we should have more people coming in to watch these younger ones to participate as well. This one says, "Good morning, sir. I struggled with stage fright as a child. How can I ensure my kids don't experience this?" Kazim is sending this one in. Kazim, thank you so much. Pascal, what's your message to Kazim?
Okay, quick one. Part of what we do within JCI is also mentoring and coaching. You need to start early to prepare these young people to understand what, like President Omolola said, what the gaps are and how we can help them build on that. So I don't know how old the children are. If they can refer them to us, we're more than willing to work with them to see how we can help them. So coaching and mentoring will help them. I'm sure in the next 2-3 years, she will not believe what the children will become.
All right. So is this all about JCI, or are you doing this in partnership with the Lagos State government?
The Ministry of Basic Education in Lagos has endorsed the program.
Okay.
It collaborates with us, and they have been very supportive in ensuring that we continue to do this for the ninth time now, and I'm very grateful to them and thankful to Ministry of Basic Education for all the support.
This question coming in before we begin to wrap up. This one says, are there any public secondary schools involved in this competition, or is it just a private school event? No name, but thank you so much. I think they've mentioned this before, but Omolola, you want to respond to that?
Yes, I just wanted to reiterate that it's strictly for public secondary schools. For now, the focus for now is on public secondary schools. So yes, all schools are from public schools. Thank you.
All right, then. So let's begin to ramp this up now, Pascal. So what's the overall message, and what should we expect after tomorrow? What should we expect?
Okay, so the overall message for me is I like to say that you lose your right to complain when you cannot show what you have contributed. While we continue to hammer and focus so much on our rights as individuals, we must also understand that we have duties. And part of what we're trying to inculcate in these young people, when you look at the topic that says from protest to policies, it's saying, yes, protest is okay. When it is peaceful, it's fine, it's encouraged. We support that. But how much are we doing in sitting down, engaging, advocating, and ensuring that we can contribute to issues that concern all of us in this country and globally? So we want to begin early to, get these young people to start thinking in that direction, so that in the future they will not only be interested in protest, but also joining to make sure that we have policies that can help shape the future of the young people and the country. All
right, I will leave it at that for now. And Omolola, parting thoughts in 30 seconds quickly.
I think for me, I would say this is also our own way of contributing a quota to the Sustainable Development Goal, particularly on quality education, the SDG 4, actively creating awareness, not just the full curriculum in the classroom, but the need for young people to begin to show awareness and also make meaningful efforts towards solving global or national issues. Thank you.
We'll leave it at that for now. It's nice having you in the building. Thank you so much for being here.
Our pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Okay, then. So that's how far we go on this first leg as we seek to uphold some kind of excellence for public speaking in secondary schools. And taking us through that this morning, I have Pascal Dike, who is the convener of this public speaking competition, and Omolola Ayeni as well in the building. A brief break. We'll do our birthdays shortly. And when we return, we switch gears on how you can take good care of your teeth and, of course, have a good oral hygiene.